Okay guys, so a few of you had seen it in the last video and were asking to see it again. Here it is. This is my 1981 Honda CR80 RB. I've owned this bike since I was about 12. I saved up to buy it, and the kid that owned it before I did rode it once and scared himself so bad he never rode it again. Let me explain. So the kid that owned it before I did, I guess was learning how to ride, and flipped it over and ripped the rear fender in half, and was so scared of it he put it away and that was it. And I bought it from him in probably 2000, around there. Anyways, so 1981, like I said, it's been sitting for, well, I guess that's 2012. I did race this bike many years ago. It is a two-stroke, for obviously those of you that know. Elsinore, you don't hear that name very much anymore. I didn't put the stomp down stickers on there, a friend of mine did. This bike only got run with 100 octane race gas, non-leaded. I didn't put those grips on there. They're on there when I bought it. And the seat is in all original condition. This got put on there by the original owner, and it does make it nice and easy to pick up. So here's the other side. Obviously, you can see it's all original Survivor. Even the plastics are in nice shape still. Airbox is good. All the O-rings are good. Obviously, wearing the tank. These were just years of riding, my knees rubbing against the tank and stuff. So I just put some fluid film on there to keep them from rusting. The tank is steel, and I do not plan on putting ethanol gasoline in it, because I am going to start it up on camera for you guys, since you'd asked, one of these days. And the ethanol will just destroy the steel tank and the carb and the seals and everything else, and I just don't want that. So this is what I used to run on this bike. Golden Spectro. This is awesome two-stroke oil. It's green in color. It smells really nice and it burns. They do suggest 53-1 or 12 ounces to 5 gallons. But I run this at 30-1 and always have. And it's never been a problem. But the bike is all original. It's never been apart. It's never been touched. Well, except for me riding it. And it still has really good compression. I did change the oil and clean the carb and flush the tank before it went away many years ago. The biggest problem with this bike currently is the rear shocks are so blown that if I sit on it and try to ride it, the rear fender will touch the tire and rip it off. So I have to either have those ones rebuilt by somebody or try to find something that'll fit. Maybe someone in the comments below can tell me what they have on theirs. But the pipe is all good. There's no dents. It's all rust free. And there it is, since all of you guys are asking, what's that bike? What's that Honda? Where'd you get it? Well, I've had it for many years. I've had it since I was 12 and I'm 33 now, so it's sat, like I said, because the parts are kind of hard to get for it, and I don't want to beat on it, and it's kind of a classic because that right there. And they only had the twin shocks for 2 years, 80 and 81, so it's kind of a rare find to find a original Survivor that's still runs and is in good shape like that, because usually they're all tanks are smashed in and there's shit missing everywhere and the engine's all bashed up and some idiot fucking welded a Briggs and Stratton engine in there. You know what I mean? There's just all that kind of shit that happens to these poor things. But there it is, and I will show you the other ones. This is one of my other ones. It is a 1983 Honda ATC 70. A buddy of mine gave it to me a couple months before he passed away. He had a whole bunch of these, and I'd always wanted one. I had a 250R and stuff like that many years ago when I used to race when I was a young lad, and a lot of that got lost to a big fire, unfortunately. But I thought, I'd love to have another three-wheeler just to go putting around the woods on, and he gave me this in hopes that we'd go riding together, and well, depression took over, and well, he's no longer alive, sadly. So I've been slowly restoring it. I have a whole bunch of parts of the engine. You guys even seen the top end sitting on my counter where I do my work. It's a hybrid, so it burns both oil, well, mostly oil and a little gas. And I got some new tires for it. I did that one rimmed gold like how they were in the 80s. They used to be silver, like that one. So the other rim was so rotten that it wasn't worth repairing. So I've been trying to find another one. But I have a whole bunch of engine parts for it, all brand new. So we're going to tear the engine out of this on camera. We're going to do a rebuild on it. First, starting to find a pull starter for it too, because unfortunately I didn't get one with it. That's what this top end is for, that people have asked about before. They're like, oh, what's that cylinder head and cylinder for? That's for my three-wheeler there. And if before you guys ask and freak out about this, the air travels through this port and then out by the spark plug over here. And there's a whole bunch of casting flash over here, so you take and grind that out and it'll cool the engine down better. These things get pretty hot having a cast iron cylinder barrel riding through the woods. And back there, you can see there's some rebuild parts, gaskets, valves, all sorts of stuff. I have a CDI ignition kit for it, actually. So that's going to be converted from points to CDI. New timing chain from Honda directly. I don't buy those Chinese crappy ones. There's a CDI box. Apparently you can get a rev limiter. I think there's a brand new piston in here. Let's have a look. Let's see, shall we? What have we got? I'm trying to do this all one-handed here. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So ATCs, being a pull start engine, come with a flat top piston for lower compression, but if you get the CT70 piston, they have a dome top. STD, must be infected. And you get a little higher compression ratio and a little bit more pop. So we're just going to go with a standard bore for now. Then maybe one day we'll go with a 75 or 80 cc big bore kit or something like that. I would like to get a super trap exhaust for it one day too, if I can find one. And this is the third one that I have left. Oh yeah, it's got that nice big super trap on there. Very, very loud. The 1984 Honda XR80. It's kind of buried in my closet. I pulled it out of storage about 2 years ago and haven't done anything with it yet. I haven't started it. I know the tank has some rust in it, so I'm going to have to clean that up. But this engine is in really good shape. It has a hot shot race cam in it. I think it has a big bore kit. And overall, a fun little trail bike to go farting around with, and it flies. It's actually pretty quick for a, I think, what is it? Is it a 100cc big bore kit? I can't remember. It's been so long. But it's got a Wiseco high compression piston, and excuse the mess behind there. I have to go and get rid of everything. But 1984. Only problem in my area of Canada is you have to have insurance, and they have to be registered to you, because if they're not, and you get caught riding down the forestry roads, they take them away forever. Gone. That would not be cool. So there you have it. There's the three old Hondas that I have. 1981 CR80, 1983 ATC70, and 1984 XR80. And the XR80 was actually given to me, well, it was actually my dad's pit bike when we used to go racing all the time. And he has since passed on, so it got left to me a couple of years back there, so I haven't done nothing with it. A little bit of a sore spot to look at it sometimes, so I'm sure some of you understand. But I do plan on getting that running, this running, and obviously you guys will see stuff on the ATC. I'm not exactly sure when this is all going to happen, because, well, bills come first, unfortunately, but that's just life. Anyways, guys, hopefully that answers your questions on all this stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and keep your old motocross bikes alive. And keep on burning nitro and gas and whatever else stuff that burns and stuff and whatever. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Later.